What is going on, guys? Tone here, and we're going to be playing some more NetHack today on the NetHack Round Robin account we've been doing. There's been a lot of people playing since last time, so we were in a completely new scenario. Wow, 20,000 turns already? Getting pretty far into the game, I think. It's been great. Again, how this works is you trade off with different players, and every player takes about 2,000 turns or so. And then you hand the baton to the next player, and they pick it up from there. It's like a fresh experience every time. It breaks the continuity, and it kind of puts you in like an original, unique scenario every time. And we've had a lot of new players joining in the past couple of weeks, which has been great. It's helping this move along faster, and we're all having a lot of fun. So if anyone else wants to get involved with this, everyone is welcome. There are players of all skill levels partaking. Don't get nervous about like your skill level or losing or like dying or anything. It happens and it's part of the fun, and the more people playing, the faster you get a new game picked up, and it really doesn't make a difference. So if you do want to get involved, we're organizing it on the Discord, so you can find the link for that below. But otherwise, let's get back into this. Apparently, I don't know if we cleared Sokoban, but I assume we did. I know a player got down to Mine's End and got the Lux Stone, and then someone else picked up and ended up like price IDing and then using ID scrolls to identify most of our stuff. We were still pretty weak at 65 hit points. We have -8 at AC, which is pretty solid. A big power pool. Do we have any spells? Light, remove curse, and drain life. Remove curse is pretty good. We forgot both of those already, though. We have Giant Slayer. Could do better, but it is a long sword. That's not bad. I think our amulet right now is telling us some of our abilities. Looks like we have cold resist, poison resist, and telepathy. Balance of power, pretty cool. +2 iron shoes, not bad. Cloak of displacement, dwarvish mithril, teleport control, and warning ring. TC is not bad to keep on while we are lacking poison resistance, which is the case. And I think I was told all of the gems were from special tiles in Mine's End, so they're all valuable, even if they're not identified. What is in the bag? Looks like we've got a good supply of food for now. Another ID scroll. Tele scroll. That's a good out. Gain level potion. Bunch of object detection. Probably been killing a lot of nymphs. A lot of holy water. Ring of shock resistance. See invisible. Protection from shape changers. Invisibility. Poison resistance. We might be invisible already, I'm not sure. Lots of digging wands, that's pretty sweet. Sleep wand. Let's see. Some tools, can of grease, brass lantern, unicorn horn, a spare unicorn horn, and wow, a bunch of gems. So I doubt all of those gems are valuable. That would be kind of surprising, but we have a bunch of them. All right, let's go ahead, and our inventory is barren, so I'd like to take a few like escape items out of the bag. So I'm gonna grab the teleport scroll and a wand of digging. I'm just gonna grab 2 wands of diggings in case one's spent and we're not sure about it. The one of sleep is also a good one to have around. May as well grease our cloak. No reason not to, so let's take the can of grease out and do that. Everything else seems greased up, so let's put that back in since it's heavy. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bless the Lux Stone. It looked like we had a lot of holy water. Cool. Alright, turn auto pickup up. And what is in these piles? Confusion potion, those are good. Mummy wrapping, orcish helm. Probably want to grab the mummy wrapping as well. We're on a altar. Spent bag of tricks. So I think the last player was doing some altar camping here with a bag of tricks, if I recall the summary correctly. I'm curious if we hit max luck or not from sacrificing, because that would be a nice goal here. And also, I think we want a better artifact weapon if we could. I don't like just camping for artifacts, so I'd like to get like another bag of tricks or create monster wand or something, which we don't have. What is this? Firelisk. Go ahead and drop my potions and scrolls so we don't accidentally burn those. Just in time as the Pyrolisk attacks us with a fiery gaze. We don't have a blindfold or a towel to blind ourselves with. Alright, they didn't drop anything. Because normally you'd just want to blind yourself and fight them. Getting hungry, let's go ahead and eat some food. Oh shoot. I'm gonna adjust the bag to a letter I use more regularly, so I don't make mistakes like the one I almost just made. Alright, let's just eat that food ration. It seems like there's no sense in altar camping. I think we just explore more. Getting into risky territory without a magic resistance, but it is what it is. Let's put away this potion of confusion as well. Let's see, there's a cockatrice shop. Hang on. Oh, overview is what I'm looking for. An unlooted vault. I think that cloak of protection, someone said we lost from a polymorph trap, the one that's noted on level 8. I think there's a potential shop on this floor. Okay, there's a cockatrice here. I think we can just kill it because we have a lizard corpse. Let's search, nothing down there. There could be secret doors on the right side of the map. There's a lot of space over there, so maybe we check that out. Oh. That door would take us to the vault. Actually, use digging to get out of it. I don't think we have much use for gold at this point. Unless there is a shop here. We can keep that in mind. A lot of monsters here. Gargoyle. Gargoyle's mildly scary. Probably fine at our AC. I'm a little nervous about our health though. We hit, we kill. Okay, not too bad. These must be giants because they're throwing boulders at our displaced image. They can have wands, so I like to check their corpses to make sure the one behind them doesn't try to pick up a wand and like waste it. Invisible one. We still have that tinning kit? I guess we didn't, right? Nice to tint some giant corpses. I wonder what our strength is. 18. Oh, okay, there's not much to gain from eating giant corpses. I think I'll eat one anyways. Ah, there's a corpse here. I was probably supposed to eat that without the gauntlets. I don't remember if you can gain strength with gauntlets of power on. And it looks like there's a secret door right around here, somewhere on this wall. And zombies can hit quite hard. Red Naga. I like to eat this. Oh, I should have been careful because I'm satiated. We do not have fire resistance yet. You know that for a fact. I'm gonna mix here. This is why I shouldn't have eaten that giant. I'll come back here in a second. Burn off a little bit of hunger. Maybe we go find the vault. That could be fun, since there's a shop here. So there, that tile, we saw the engraving. It said like ad vivarium or whatever. That means there's a secret door with a teleporter that takes you to the vault. And there's another one that says Vlad was here, which takes you just to a trap door. I don't normally do vaults, but we have a lot of digging wands, so this seems like a good place to do that. And there was quite a lot of gold in there. Try and eat this. I should get a warning, but I'm always nervous about eating stuff when I'm quite satiated. I wonder what... Should look this up real quick. Or the stone giants, how much nutrition they add. They only add 750, and we weren't satiated yet, which means we had about 1,000 nutrition or less. You need 2,000 to oversatiate and die. That only put us at plus 250, and then there was the Red Naga hatchlings. I wonder what their nutrition is. Only 100, so we are 100% safe to eat this, in my estimation. And it paid off, because you finish eating the Red Naga hatchling corpse and you feel a momentary chill. Got us some fire resistance. Poise. Let's see, I guess I'll stick to the crawl notation that we seem to be using there. Telepathy, whatever. Actually, that's gonna bug me, if not someone else. So I'll fix it. Cool. Chickatrice. Dropping the corpse. Guess what we can do? Stone the shopkeeper, perhaps? Is that worthwhile? Probably not. Voigt Choin? I butchered that, I'm sure. Not familiar with, I haven't seen that name before. It must be one of the newer ones. Alright, I can see where the mimics are, those 3 tiles. Just kill those real quick. And I'll actually wait on the last one. Ooh, that's a high level spellbook. ID. Ooh, another good scroll. What was our charisma? 9? I think we're at plus 30%. Sickness or smoky potion? That's fun. Paralysis potion, scroll. Let's just grab all this stuff. Nice idea, and put it in a nice big pile. You see an uncursed key called telepathy, speed, and prayer. That's funny. Scare monster scroll. That's a good one. Whoops, there's another mimic there. Chant weapon scroll. If we don't get another scroll here soon, or another weapon here soon, it could be worth just enchanting Giant Slayer for DPS. We could enchant 2 enchant weapon scrolls now. We could potentially end up with like a +5 weapon, which is a lot of value. This isn't that deep of a shop. We're getting a ton of mimics. Okay, so that's everything of value there. Just so I don't screw this up for everyone else, let me double check the charisma modifier. It is indeed plus 1/3. So let's price ID this stuff real quick. We have this Lep scroll, 400 Zork so that's going to be a 300 base price scroll. I should do this. Readme is another one, wow. 2 300 value scrolls. Looks like we know what all the other ones there are already. The spell books, Cyan, must be another a level 3 spell. Like, do this. And the one that's 711, Dark Blue spell book. What does that work out to price wise? 1/3 would be 534. So this got double markup. That'd be what? 400? Level 4 spell. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Anything else? Nope. Alright, so what do we all want to buy from here? I think I'll buy the 2. We should buy all the scrolls. How much do we owe overall right now? Oops. You owe most of our gold. I'm gonna buy the spell books, read them after blessing them, and then give them back. So they're not gonna cost quite as much as they're showing here, which is about 1,000 gold. They're gonna cost closer to like 500 or something. Actually, that one had a double markup. That's gonna end up costing us quite a bit. Because we're gonna buy it for 700 and sell it for like 200. The enchant armor scroll is blessed. Paralysis potion is expensive. I'm gonna buy everything here. I don't know if anyone's gonna feel like coming back. There's a lot of stuff we can dilute again. I could just kill the shopkeeper with the Chickatrie's corpse. Is there anything that we want to price ID? I think everything's identified already. Alright, this is a little scary, but why not? And we're gonna suffer a murder penalty here. What is that? Minus luck, and we lose telepathy. Is that it? I should look that up again as well before I screw up this this account. Unless you're chaotic, murder will cause you to lose intrinsic telepathy and 2 points of luck. So do I save 3,500 gold for murder? Telepathy isn't super valuable for us right now because we don't have a way to blind ourselves easily. Otherwise, it's a pretty good thing. The points of luck are probably marginal since I think we have pretty high luck already. But you know what? We're also unlikely to find like many more shops in the dungeon, and gold is going to become much more common. I think we just buy all this stuff, not worry about that. It's definitely an interesting choice with the Chickatrie's corpse there, though. I think we could have killed them quite easily. I think that telepathy has value, and that's the only reason I'm not doing it. Let's just pay. I'm just gonna buy it all. Let me put a bunch of stuff away real quick because there's a monster out here. Just a beetle. Okay. I'll kill this giant mimic real quick. Cool. Alright, so now what I want to do is get some value out of these things. Probably going to use up a bunch of our holy water. And actually, how many ID scrolls do we have now? I think I want to use an ID scroll. I want to know what these 300 value scrolls are. Do we have any 300 value scrolls yet? No. So genocide falls into that bracket, and that could be very, very good for us. As could charging. Would I use charging on the bag of tricks to farm more for the altar? I'd be tempted to. It's probably not the best thing to do. We're better off saving that scroll. I do think it's in our best interest to use our enchant weapon scrolls like right now, and it'd be nice to do that as well. I think in a normal game I wouldn't do that. For the sake of having fun, I'd be tempted to do that here. We'll see what happens. Alright, so I'm gonna take these out. The scare monster scroll. I'd like to bless all of those. I want to bless the spell books. We have a blessed scroll of ID, so I'm going to use that first. Means I should just take out everything that's un-ID'd in case we get a full inventory ID. I'd like to ID all these digging wands. We may as well ID all the gems if we get the chance. Oh, I could have traded him gems. I didn't realize we had a bunch of valuable gems already. I forgot about that. Full inventory ID. Okay, the sleep one is empty. Cone of Cold Cloud, or Cone of Cold Spellbook, Scroll of Sinking Cloud. Scroll of Punishment. So we didn't get any. I think got 300 value scrolls, unfortunately. I mean, Stinking Cloud's alright, but I almost like never use it. Actually, I literally like do never use it. The tin is stir-fried floating eye meat, so we could have gotten our telepathy back right away. I guess I could still kill him to get our gold back. I don't see the need with all these valuable gems though, because now we can go ahead and let's just sell all these things. Keep a few for raising our luck. Actually, I should sell like the most valuable ones. And unicorns don't care. So yeah, sell that ruby. Sell the other ruby. The emerald's another pretty good one. I don't know where the rest of these fall. That one's not that valuable. That one's really not that valuable. That one kind of is. So this is the rest of his gold. Like, he can't offer us enough for that. So I guess I won't sell that. Okay, well, we walked out of here with more gold than we had coming in, so I think that was a success. And we got a bunch of new resources. One of cold. We can only use healing, divination, and clerical spells. Or at least level them up. So Cone of Cold doesn't really work well for that. Cure sickness? Something we can cast? I don't know if there's much value to it. I don't know. I'll ditch the kind of cold book though. I'm debating whether to just get cure sickness, use holy water on it. I feel like it's not something we'll ever use. I don't know if that works on the ill effect or if it's just for poison. I've like literally almost never casted it. I want to bless the Scare Monster Scroll at the very least. So we get multiple uses out of that. I think we should be able to drop it once and pick it up once for free, since it presumably hasn't been picked up. Unless whoever was in the shop before. Wait a minute, this shop was not encountered before. How did that ring end up in here? Or the key that had all the writing on it? Oh, because it was called and not type named. That's funny. Let's fix that real quick. Oops, that's not it. Okay, that's funny. It was identified in a way that every key you find in the dungeon would have all that stuff written on it. I should transfer that speed note to the angular reflection as well. It's not a great way to shorten telepathy, because teleportitis and stuff is also a thing. I should probably just call it ESP, even though they're not quite the same thing. Alright, we've only used about 500 turns here. So, plenty more for us to do. I want to use those enchant weapon scrolls. Let's just ditch this book of Cure Sickness as well. And then tuck everything else into our bag. Keep one of like the lower charge ones of digging out so we can go through those first. Drop all this glass at our first opportunity. Oh yeah, where did that guy go? The quantum mechanic. Almost forgot about them. We saw them at the very beginning. Tempted to altar farm here a little bit. If I do that, I might play more than 2,000 turns because it's going to end up using a lot of turns without like actually having much to do. Sacrifice is consumed in a cloud of smoke. Cool. I wasn't sure if we were going to make it there with that lichen corpse. No 4-leaf clover, which makes me think that we probably do have max luck. I don't really want to alter scum here. Doesn't feel fun. Oh, you know what I do want to do? Hold up. I almost forgot. Because we have a smoky potion. Two of them, in fact. So we may as well roll for a wish. Two, like 1 in 13 chances at this point, I believe. Just make that blast. Quaff the sickness potion. Not something you do most games of NetHack. Luckstone juice. Nice. I guess Luxadream got in here and renamed their fruit. I like it. No more robin eggs, though. We'll drink another one of those. Nothing yet. No wishes. Too bad. Worth rolling, though. That could have been fun. Alright, I guess we keep going down. I feel like it would be kind of optimal to alter camp here, but I don't like doing that even in my games where I'm tryharding, to be honest with you. It's something I never do. I usually just wait until I get bags of tricks and wands of create monster, and I'll even use the scrolls. But we don't have any of that. I could dilute some of these scrolls, but until we have a marker, there's not a ton of value in that. Getting another bag to put that scroll of scare monster on so it can be protected by the bag from like fire and water, but we can tip the bag to use it freely. It would be nice. Get my eyes out for that. But yeah, let's keep moving. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and enchant Giant Slayer. I'd like to have a better weapon, especially with how low our hit points are. +3. Not an amazing outcome for 2+ scrolls, but I'll take it. Am I not allowed to attack the Earth Elemental in the wall? It's weird. I think it used to do that. Now it was having me bump into it. Let me throw this guy in the bag of holding. You put an uncursed jaguar corpse into the bag of holding. Watch us get a artifact now. Four-leaf clover, so I guess we are still getting luck. Alright, do I need to fix the annotate on this map? So we killed the cockatrice. There's a shop, but that should show up in the overview. And we looted the vault, so we can just clear that out, I think. Yeah, it tells us there's a general store there. And there's really nothing of value in shop, so maybe I should note that. Actually, I should say nothing of value left in shop. Alright, let's keep going down, I guess. Oh, this is a new floor. Oh, this is was that a bones file? Why did someone turn around? I'm a little concerned. Let's get our lantern out. Oh, we're wearing a ring of warning. I was wondering why we were getting that effect. Probably just turn auto pickup on. Ocker jelly? Those things are annoying. You hear a splat nearby? What is that? I don't know if I've seen that message before. Splat is normally the sound that an egg makes when it's thrown. Ooh, is something throwing cockatrice eggs? Maybe they threw it like at our displaced image? That'd be weird. We gotta kill this ocker jelly. They splash acid on you, which does a ton of damage. It's based on their level. Like, we might... It may actually be able to one-hit us with the acid damage, is how crazy that is. Let's see if we can kill it with... If we don't use passive attacks, we're gonna be fine. Probably want to use a wand. We don't really have any wands left. I can just avoid this thing, but it's gonna keep following us, which means we can get backed into a like a corridor or something, which would be bad. But we'll just keep moving, I guess. Its pathfinding will get a little messed up once we get far enough away from it. Leprechaun Hall. I don't know if we have stealth yet, which could make these guys pretty annoying. They could drop potions and wands and scrolls and stuff, which are pretty good, though. In fact, we might be able to get a create monster one from them. I don't know. I'm going to leave them be. Did Overview pick that up? Did not. Alright, let Paul get around this jelly again. Alright, it's messing around over there. So with the Earth Elemental and now here, it seems that it triggers movement before attacks. When you try to like attack something that's through a tile that you couldn't move towards normally, which is the opposite of how the game used to handle that. I'm not used to that. I don't like that because you can definitely waste moves like that. I think we have plenty of lizard corpses. I think I saw like 5 of them in our bag of holding. There's chest. Check for traps. Empty. Gray elves. These things could be a little dangerous if we have to fight like more than one of them at a time. Finish eating the Gray Elf corpse. Looking for sleep res, which I don't think we have. I should look at their nutrition too. I don't think we weren't satiated before I ate that. They give you 350 nutrition, so I could eat like 3 of these safely. I'll hold on to the leather hat in case you want to use that like late game. Although honestly, iron is better late game because it doesn't burn. You get a lot of fire traps late game. Leather is pretty good early game when there are a lot of like water traps, and then iron becomes good late game when there's a lot of fire traps. Leather's better for casting if we end up doing that, which the priest can do okay. I guess they don't do a lot of combat casting normally. So if we're just doing like identifying magic mapping stuff, then we could always just like take stuff off. Although healing spells, which we can do, are good in combat. So things to think about. Check the shield though, it's blessed. +2. So we just went from -7 to -11 AC. Or well, we had -8 with the small shield. So this gives us 4 AC, and the small shield is giving us only 1. That's a nice upgrade. I may as well check the hat while I'm here, just to see what the enchantment value is. Probably +0. Put that in our bag. Ditch the small shield. The Elven shield is a lot heavier than the small shield, but we seem to be beyond encumbrance issues. Peaceful dog. We have an amulet of reflection, so I can just smack the floating eye. Ooh, so those must be elven boots, the combat boots. I'm having a hard time getting it all down. Continue eating. No. Okay. I guess we hit the limit there. 350, 350, 350. Yeah, that's over 1,000. That makes sense. I guess I couldn't eat 3 safely. May as well try the Elven or the Mithril Coat as well. Not better than what we have. Also on Elven Boots, it's pretty solid. Not better AC. Especially because our Iron Shoes are enchanted. I'm going to put that on and take on the Leprechaun Haul, though. And what was this? Large box. Version for traps. It's locked. We have a key. Huh, we actually didn't have a key. I should have bought that key. I didn't realize that. We do have a lockpick, so I guess I'll use that for now. An ID scroll and a dull spell book. So as of one of the 3.6 releases, dull spell books have a chance to put you to sleep. I think it's based on your wisdom, which means we're probably not much of a risk for us as we have a lot of wisdom. But definitely something to keep in mind with those. So I'll probably go to like a safer place, like upstairs, and then try reading that. And I will bless it. Unless you know a spellbook is level 1 or 2, I will always bless it. With 8 intelligence, we probably can't read a lot of higher level spellbooks, or even like lowish level spellbooks, like medium level, without with like guaranteed success chance. Oh, that's the jelly again. Juke the jelly. Oh, the bat's peaceful. That's why we weren't attacking it. Oh, I bet you that Earth Elemental was peaceful too. That makes sense. Okay, so what I was describing earlier, where it's like trying to take the movement before, it's because now you swap places with peacefuls automatically in 3.7, so that's why it's doing that. That makes a lot of sense now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I should make more holy water if I'm gonna do this. Go ahead and bless the spellbook and read it. Protection. I always thought protection sucked because when you're level 1 and you start with it, it's like common for like a monk. It gives you like 1 AC temporarily. It just seems like garbage. What I didn't realize was that I think it's based on your experience level. Like later in the game, it actually can give you like a lot of AC points. Actually, I think one of our strats in last year's November tournament, when we were killing Rodney, the Wizard of Yendor, or not killing them specifically, beating the game without killing them, which is like, if you know how to do it, it's not, it can be done safely, but it's like a little tedious, I guess. But part of that, and like, left you vulnerable, so to like minimize the chances of anything wrong going on, you would cast protection a bunch as like a high level wizard, and you would get like, I think it maxes out at like plus 10 points of AC or something. It's pretty solid in cases like that. Could probably use that to cheese the shopkeepers with their Wands of Striking. Actually, I think already at minus 10 AC, they always miss us with Wands of Striking. Wands of Striking just roll like a d20 versus your AC or something like that. I think at minus 10 they can never hit you. which is good to keep in mind. Maybe we go back and get our vengeance on Papar. He may have used up his wand though, because we apparently made him angry before. I think I'm just gonna drop the spell book. That's level what? Level 1. We could sell it for 50 gold. I don't even care. Okay, I think it is my responsibility to dilute some potions. Let's do this. Actually, where do we have fountains? On D level 8. I'll do it down here. Alright, let me take off the iron helm, balance of power, and the iron shoes. I don't want any of that to rust. I'll take out our pickaxe, apply it, and dig into the fountain. Water sprays all over you, the fountain dries up. Oh shoot, it didn't make any water. Guess I gotta do that again somewhere else. The pool of water is like infinite dilutes. Especially if you have water walking boots. I guess an amulet of flying now as well. Lava special room. Where's the upstairs? Over there. Black unicorn. I think we just kill this. Harvest their unicorn horn. Oh, I gotta buy that. That unicorn's worth a lot of sacrifice. Try and sacrifice that. Burdened? I don't think we're gonna make it there in time, but we could try. That's all the way to the side of the map. I don't think so. Oh, what is this? Sergeant. Bugle? Ah, we got a bugle. Hell yeah. Kick that knife out of the way just so we can see the stairs easier. There is a cloak of protection there. I should grab that. I'm assuming this scroll of scared monster is going to crumble. No. I wonder why that was left there. That should get blessed eventually as well. Then Et and Mummy. Those things actually hit pretty hard. I just realized we did fight giants with Giant Slayer earlier, those stone giants. That's pretty sweet. Busy potion. Wait, so what all is in this shop? Sure, well, I can drop the pickaxe. Wow, I don't have any of my AC stuff on. Still, hang on, let's do this real quick. This is probably a bad room for this too, but here we go. Oh, we got a pool of water. Perfect. Right. Let's put in our pickaxe. Wheel Giant Slayer again. Put our stuff back on. Alright, back to -11 AC. Water moccasin? Someone must have been using that fountain. I'll take another brass lantern since we're getting to the part of the dungeon where things are darker. I don't know how much we have in our current one. I'm just gonna buy everything here. I think we have the gold for it at this point. Tripe? Why not? Remove curse. We can relearn that. Pretty good spell to have. Tons of food rations here. I don't even... Dang, we don't need all these food rations. I think I do buy the Remove Curse spellbook. This light green one's only level 1. We can probably read this safely. How much do I owe? Only 1,400? What a deal. Go ahead and read the light green spellbook. Detect monsters. That's a good spell. I like that spell a lot. Especially since we don't have a blindfold or like a blinding source to use with our blindfold. And it is divination, so we can level that up. It's like on the road to like Spellbook of Identify. Not that I think Spellbook of Identify gives us a lot of value anymore, because I feel like we've identified a lot of stuff. I mean, it'll still provide value. Magic Mapping is going to be great later, though, if we can get that. Maybe even worth wishing for that if we can't find it. A polypile session with a bunch of spellbooks would probably be good. Maybe I should be holding on to a lot of these spellbooks and marking how often they've been read. I think Remove Curse is a little riskier to read. I'm gonna risk it though. Should I go again? Cool. Restored our knowledge. I don't know how many times it's been read, so I'm not gonna name that one. Alright, let's put away all this food. Spell books. Oh, I should probably study the Fizzy Potion. We got a new Wand of Striking, so I could probably use that to kill the Ochre Jelly. Fizzy 200. Could be something decent. And I think we use this Cloak of Protection instead of the Cloak of Displacement. I'll hold on to the Cloak of Displacement just in case someone prefers it. You can also polypile it later, but it may not be worth carrying around just for that. Can hide this Speed Monster Wand. May even be worth just ditching that. Skeletons and skeletons later can steal our speed, as can like gremlins. If we get pets, we might want to speed them up. It's good to have one around. Alright. Is there anything else I wanted to do here? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Not in the shop, I don't think. Farewell, Elf Mummy. Alright, so let's close that and that. And I think we should actually lock them. A reverse lockpick. This room should be pretty safe. We will use it to dilute. So let's take off all of our metal stuff. Drop everything that can rust or dilute that we don't want to. Drop the bag of holding. Alright, so now what do we want to dilute? Dilute the Scrolls of Light. Amnesia. Actually, Amnesia lets you gain weapon skill. Or like reuse it. On 3.7, I think. Like it makes you forget like weapon skills and then you can like redistribute them. So maybe I hold on to that. Could be cool. Enchant Armor Scroll is pretty good, even Curse, because we had the remove Curse spell. Actually, I could remove Curse on that. Maybe I end up enchanting this Cloak of Protection. That'd be some good AC as well. Punishment, I think I will just dilute that. And ooh, 6 potions of booze. That's some good confusion sources. The Hallow. I'll dilute. Just because I want to get more value out of this, I'm going to just dilute everything except for one object detection. Well, that'll be good for the castle, I think. Okay, so we basically end up getting 5 holy waters. That'll be pretty good. So as long as you're not burdened, if you jump into water, there's like no real downside. You'll crawl out. If you are burdened, then you have like a chance of like dying. I think it tries to like remove your armor or something to get unburdened, and if it takes too long, like you die. But doing this, you can safely use a pool of water to dilute everything. It's based on your luck, so if you have high luck, it can take a while. Maybe our luck isn't that high because that was pretty fast. The potions take 2 dilutions, so they can take a while. But that's the way you don't normally only get like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 dips on average in a fountain. It's really not a whole lot. So if you have a lot of stuff to dilute, this is my preference. Alright, we'll pick all this stuff back up. Put the iron shoes back on. All this good stuff back on. I probably read those enchant armor scrolls here actually right now. Maybe we just read the one. I'm gonna try and uncurse stuff too, though. Uncurse everything that we can. Oops. I don't want to uncurse this blank scroll. It's actually pretty good curse because you can use an uncursed marker to get a curse scroll, which has value to it. All right, let's remove our metal stuff and our shield. Our chances of remove curse right now, 13%. I'll take it. Oh, that only works on equipped stuff. Whoops. I need to wield my curse scroll of enchant armor and then cast it. Wield the potion. I guess I'll do this on everything right now because we're probably not going to be casting anytime soon. No harm in using the power. Oops. Oh no, I did that right. Alright, wield Giant Slayer again. Throw all the stuff back in the bag. We will pull out the other enchant armor scroll, holy water potion. I probably should have diluted paralysis. Do I do that right now? I'm not going to worry about it. Let's enchant both of these enchant armor scrolls. I'm just going to go ahead and enchant the Cloak of Protection. Now, if we get a Cloak of Magic Resistance, we may not want that. Maybe I enchant the Gauntlets instead. We're not really going to get better Gauntlets. And the main downside of that is if we want to be able to cast without taking them off, which I don't think is a big consideration. I'll enchant the Gauntlets of Power. The only reason I'm doing that over the Cloak of Protection is in case we get a Cloak of Magic Resistance, because we're going to throw that on right away, even if it's a +5 cloak. Everything else is like borderline replaceable. The Helm is worth enchanting too. Same issue as the Gauntlets. I'm just going to enchant the Gauntlets of Power. Why not? Your skin glows then fades. Oh my god, I wielded the gauntlets. And I couldn't tell with the permanent inventory window because it didn't show the end. I have my underlined thing, so it looked like it was equipped. Dang it. I just wasted a scroll. Feels dumb. Now we only got +1 AC out of 2 blessed scrolls of enchant armor. That's so annoying. Oh well. It's kind of funny too, but I've liked another 2 or 3 points of AC. No big deal. Our AC is already pretty good. -14 is looking nice, but it could have been like -17. Never forget. Oh my god. I forgot to create more holy water first. Whoops. Well, I guess I'm gonna do a prayer for holy water. That was a mistake. Let's go fix this real quick. Can't believe I did that. So, yeah, let's just make a water prayer real quick. Alright, nothing special happened. The altar glows like blue for a moment. You feel that Hermes is well pleased. And I'll mark this lizard corpse. Prayed on turn 2 905. 904. That's funny. I can't believe I did that. Alright, well I fixed it. Hopefully no one needs a prayer right away. Alright, let's go buy that key. That's how it works. Scroll telly, that's pretty cool. A whistle. Magic whistle. Another enchanted or blessed shield. Oh shoot. The orc picked up a potion of paralysis. A second potion of paralysis? How many potions of paralysis are here? Oh my god. Did you just use 2 of them against me? What happened? I'm a little confused. I'm not gonna go back and read through it though. The giant zombie? Let's use our giant slayer. 1 hit kill. Get that Giant Slayer value. Okay. Here's the Ochre Jelly. These are one of striking. Missed. Hit. Hit. They resisted. Killed. What was that? 4 zaps? Ochre Jelly Corpse. I don't think they give us any resistances we care about. Could be wrong. Trying the shield. +3 Red Eye Shield. That might be lighter? It can't get burnt as much. So there's value there. I think we hold on to that now. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's buy the key. Get rid of this lockpick. Wow, 10 gold for the lockpick? And we only paid, what, 13, 14 for the key? That is a good trade, my friend. Alright, how many turns are we at? I have like 300 or 400 turns left. I think I'm gonna clear out this Leprechaun Hall and call it a day. I gotta put on the Elven Boots. Hopefully I don't wake these guys up. Let me step away. Ooh, looks like there's a room down there. Check that out first. Wait, that's the Ochre Jelly. Is it? It's fast. Giant Mummy. Eat Giant Slayer, dude. A gray unicorn. Alright, let's throw our valuable gems at it. Oh, it's gonna be hard to line up with him, though. No, we have a Ring of Invisibility. Hold up. We got teleport control. Put on Ring of Invisibility. So now we can line up with them much easier. Just pull out our gems. I think Jade were pretty worthless. Shops at least. I'm gonna use that. He teleported away. Oh, there he is. Alright. Throw 1 gem. Gratefully accepts your gift. So since that is formally identified a valuable gem, it's +5 luck. Another Potion of Paralysis. This game is full of those. Could that be another Leprechaun? No, that's the Ochre Jelly again. Stay away from you. Let's kill the Leprechauns real quick. Go ahead and eat something. Like the sea ration, it's a little less efficient nutrition to carry around than the food rations. And it's also rotten, apparently. Alright. Elven Boots on. We are now stealthy. Stash our gold. Fight some leprechauns. So you want to keep stashing the gold, because leprechauns will attack and steal, and then they will teleport away. And they will even do it if you're standing on the gold. Potion of Healing. This is kind of why we do it, not really for the gold, but for the other items that can be generated with. Wands, potions, scrolls. There's a lot of value in that. So that's an intelligent monsters thing, so throne rooms are pretty good for that as well. Ooh, that was a big pile of gold. Ah, that was a Scroll of Create monster. I was hoping at a wand. Whoops, see, I forgot to put it in my bag, and then one of them teleported away. I'm kind of running around in a weird circle here so that they can't run. Because they'll try to just walk around randomly and stuff. But I'm actually walling them in with their comrades. I guess we just got a bunch of gold and a healing potion from that. Not a whole lot, but we'll take it. Alright, actually I'm not even at 2,000 turns yet. It's kind of amazing for how long we've been playing. Guess we've been doing a lot of stuff that doesn't take that long. Alright, we're already hungry again. Let's go ahead and eat one of these food rations. Oh my god, we have 12 food rations. That's the ochre jelly. Where's that leprechaun? Or the unicorn at? Ah, there you are. Bro. 1 jade stone. Gratefully accepts your gift. So we are at max luck, because that was 2 plus 5s, and 10 is the maximum you can get intrinsically. Let's note that on our amulet of reflection, I think. I'll write these out a little better in case people don't know that. Speed, SP, max luck. Beautiful. I'd say that is a fantastic session there. I think we've made a lot of improvements. A lot of little, you know, management stuff. It's almost like a game of chess where you make a lot of small moves to improve your position, and over time you become like a lot better. I still like to get our HP up, but we identified like some value items. All the 300 value scrolls except for charging and Gino, which are like the really good ones. We enchanted our Giant Slayer, accidentally wasted that scroll, but we got our AC up from, I think we started at -7 or -8. And we're actually at -14 if I take these boots off. Which is pretty sweet. Upgraded to a Cloak of Protection, so now we also have MC3. I found a Bugle, that was awesome. I did our wand charges, so now we know how much digging we have, which is valuable. Maxed our luck. Put the rest of these gems away. Got that magic whistle. I didn't waste a prayer, but I got a bunch of holy water. We got a bunch of gold pieces, so we could get like 3 doses of protection, I think, if we really wanted to. The scare monster scrolls. We're back up to 5 holy water. And curse everything. Pretty good session. Well, I am going to leave it here. I'm just about 20 turns shy of our 2,000 turn general rule of thumb limit. And that was a lot of fun. Not much else to say, so thank you all for watching. Again, if you want to play this, highly encourage. It's been a blast playing with everyone that's been cycling in and out. Just hop on the Discord to check it out. And otherwise, I'll keep doing these. Oh, and the November NetHack tournament is coming up very soon. I will be in the first and last weeks of the month. I have a lot of free time. I'll probably be streaming it a lot. That's why I'll be playing the most as well. I'm going to be trying to play a lot. So if you are looking for clans or trying to like just talk to other people who are playing, the Discord is also a great place for that. So again, links below for that. And yeah, looking forward to that. So keep that in mind if you weren't aware of it. Definitely check it out. It's on hardfought.org/TNNT, the November NetHack tournament, if you want more details. But all you have to do is play on the Hardfought server. There's like a branch for the tournament, so it's easy to find there. And if anyone needs any help with that, again, just come on Discord. People will help you out. But thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you guys next time. This has been a blast. See ya.